there is this message that you must vote for Kamala Harris just because you are a woman. Just kind of help us unpack the message you are bringing to women on the fence.
But they did that with Hillary Clinton too, right? And then a couple weeks ago, you have Barack Obama saying you must vote for Kamala because she's black. And so they keep using these tactics. And I also think that people are just tired of being told what to do. And then when you've got DEI police everywhere, and then no, we're accepting and we're tolerant and we're inclusive of everybody. But now we're going to divide it down. And because you're a woman, then you have to vote this way. It's ignorant, actually. And I think that a lot of people are just tired of it. I say keep doing it at this point, because the amount of women that have come up to me and said, what do they think, we're idiots? I just kind of nod and smile, because I'm like, yeah, I've been thinking that for a long time. And Charlie, you know me, and for years I was afraid to say something. Number one, because I had to keep my job at ESPN Disney until I didn't. And then you go, and then you realize that when you speak up, just by me getting to talk to you and the women that are going to see it, and even men who have wives and daughters, right? We've been saying it on the road with Lara Trump and Elizabeth Pipko and Lynn Patton and everybody. Courage is contagious. And as women, that's what we want to tell other women. Even if you don't vote for Donald Trump, go with what's in your heart. Be true to that. How about that Julia Roberts ad?
No, I think we have it. I have to. So let me take a pause here, Sage. I have to do. So no, it's amazing. You're doing amazing, and thank you for that moral clarity. So the Julia Roberts ad comes out. I come out against it, not that forcefully on the Megyn Kelly show, and I say that Kamala Harris wants women to lie to their husbands. And the Democrats got really mad at me saying, how dare you want to control women? I said, no, I think it's bad that the Democrat Party wants to create acrimony but in families, and that their way to get political power is to try to have deceit and underhandedness between what I believe is a holy union in front of God. And the Democrats lose their mind, like, how dare you say that it's a bad thing? Let's play the ad. I think it is morally repulsive. The Democrats want to see women turn against, quote unquote, their stupid husbands. Play cut 49.
Your turn, honey.
In the one place in America where women still have a right to choose, you can vote any way you want. And no one will ever know.
Did you make the right choice?
Sure did, honey.
Remember, what happens in the booth stays in the booth. Vote Harris Walls. Vote Common Good is responsible for the contents of this ad.
I have so many thoughts, but to you, Sage.
Honestly, it made me sad when I saw it. And it also made me think to myself, they are desperate. Because that's actually surprising that the Democrats would put out an ad like that, I think, in many ways. And also, it's a lie to start it off by saying the one place that women still have a right, like to do what they want, to say what they want. I forgot the wording. That's ridiculous. And I just think, does their campaign believe that many women are just going to bite on that low-hanging fruit? Maybe, but for me, and a mother of two young adult women, my daughters are 18 and 22, and then for my son who's 20, to see something like that, I mean, I plan on having conversations with them about that ad. Like, what stands out to you? The point is, when you break it down like that and try to pander, that's what it is, to women, almost out of guilt, whatever it might be. But then, to your point, hiding it from your spouse. How about just have a conversation? And if you end up having different opinions, go with that. But that part shouldn't surprise me, right, Charlie? Because they actually don't care about the morals and the values. That's what I have learned. Morals and values within a marriage, which is a sacrament in the Catholic faith, right? And
no, that's right.
I think it's sad. I think it's very sad. And it's very, very telling about their priorities and the morals and values. And that is across the board between that and abortion. It actually is pretty consistent. So maybe I shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, and I just also the way that they portray the man as if he's just some sort of a fool and an idiot, kind of just like a happy-go-lucky guy. And I think the Democrats do not believe in the nuclear family, and they've already destroyed it in the macro, and now they're trying to destroy it in the micro. In no political situation should you want to undermine a union between a husband and a wife. And voting is really important. And you have to ask, what else is she lying to him about? Is she stealing money? Is she lying about other potential things? Because that is a lie. She's obviously saying one thing to her husband and doing a different thing. It is hard to put into words how vile that is. The Democrat Party.
I guess we're just assuming, though. We're just assuming, based on the hat that he was wearing and based on the ad itself, that they were portraying him as a Trump voter. I don't know that I'd go as far as, is she lying with other things and stealing money?
No, I mean, I mean, it's by a Democrat super PAC. I mean, it's and like, did you vote for the right guy?
Right.
I mean, this
you're
is
right.
not.
See, I'm trying to be a little softer on it for the sake of maybe the woman. I don't know. They're, at the end of the day, of course, it's super PAC, they're actors, etc. But I do think that it goes back to the point of fear, and because of how they have run this election, and frankly, how it's been going since 2015, since Donald Trump came down the golden escalators, and the fear tactics, which have worked incredibly. These are the kind of things that they have been doing, right? To try to make it so you're afraid to say, here's why I actually do believe in Donald Trump. Here's why, as a woman of color, I do think it's okay. And actually, it's the only way, based on how people of color have been treated in these Democrat-run cities for half of a century.